What's going on? It's Alexander here, back with some more Vampyr.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay what?
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Let's go home.
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Alright. See if there's anything else we can find here. But here, what's he at? Fatigue. We're gonna have to come back.
It's locked, all right.
Unless by chance there's like a table around here. Like, you never expect someone to be a vampire. Don't try to kill yourself. You have no chance to contact me. Alright, so that's just a collectible. Dear Mr. Pearson, it is my duty. One other if you accept your application for a job at the dockyard, I was thankful for the time spent out the rock. You're avoiding the loss of your beloved life, it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company which strictly proves the employment of former criminals or convicts. The connections with the outside weapon rules have been duly noted. So he did try to get a job. Alright, we're going back with medicine for you.
Don't let your guard down, sir. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Anything else?
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
We already got that from.
Good quality. Come on,
You
take
again?
a look. Don't be afraid.
What do you want this time?
And personal.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now, and people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Well, no.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
I mean, he's
Goodbye,
going about it the
Mr.
wrong way,
Peterson.
but his heart's in the right place.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Where do we go? Right up there. Why? Well, let me. Maybe we need to drop down here and then back up. Aha!
So you only hurt people because you care about me? Is that it?
Don't be such a brat. I'll do what I must to provide us with food and medicine, that's all.
Mum would never have let you bully an old friend like Mr. Lewis. Shame on you.
Harry, I'm your father and I love you. But don't you ever speak to me like that again.
What? You're gonna beat me too?
Jesus. Give me patience.
Okay. Before we go back to continue that, I want to go and make that medicine. Right there. So we need here, here. Oh, we're gonna try the other door now. I've seen people we hadn't talked to, so figured that's the way to go. Don't do much, but I am kind of enjoying this, I enjoying, like, the more dialogue-heavy parts of this game. Okay. So we need fatigue. We already used the cold morning stuff. I don't know anything of that. I can't remember. Have we gotten? No. I keep meaning to check the stock that what's his face has, but I keep not getting it. Oh. Hi. Wow, okay. Rude. Blocking on me. I should have just put down a shadow trap there, but I wanted to regain some of the blood we had lost. Come on, load in. We ain't done with them. Open that door. Blood as addiction. Vampires drink blood. This says peculiarity of their condition, if I may say so. But for me, this is not. Mercy of the dying has always fascinated me since I started studying them as a part of need for blood. The blood they seem to endure. I wanted more than anything, and the desire to drive down. Okay, so basically just thinking that drinking blood was a condition and not like something you need to do, you know. It's over here. Let's just be the way we needed to go for the main quest. Come on, load in here. But you're gonna have to keep past that guy anyway, and I believe, don't we have medicine for him? I believe I was able to craft something for like medicine for his bronchitis. I know I was able to do the migraine, but I think I was able to do the bronchitis. Where? Oh. Oh, this is where we went into. Hi. Alright, I do need to find where they're at again. Green. There's Cat again, and they were this way, yeah? That's Swansboro. Still don't know how we do that one. Okay, there we go.
Take a look. Don't be afraid.
Let's actually check
Fancy buying something,
while we're
sir?
here. Let's
You
go and
never
check
lose your focus. do
Lewis's
you?
stop.
Right then. Show me what you have.
If he's the one's gonna have what we need. Was it handle part or was it trigger part that we needed? He may have been. Yeah, I think it was these. I'm gonna just buy all these. I can't buy all of them. So the only thing I can sell. Value. Components. Okay, gotta keep all those. And there it is. Let's see if there. I don't think we got anything
You never lose your focus.
from in his first quest stuff.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
You again? What do you want this time?
Why is your relationship with your son so difficult?
Harry and I are so different. Sometimes I wonder if he's my own blood. Seems he's ashamed to be my son.
Why not change that then? If you used your strength to do good, perhaps Harry wouldn't feel that way about you.
How dare you tell me what I should or shouldn't do with my boy? Who the fuck are you to interfere like that?
I mean no harm to your family. But if you want my advice, this is no place to raise a child.
No matter where we live, Harry will always be sick and frail. At least here, I'm respected. And no one will ever dare touch him.
That's not respect, Joe.
Goodbye, Mr. Peters.
You had more respect when you were a boxer, probably. You're new. And you're new. Well, we're going to go talk to them in a second.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
You and your father have a difficult relationship, Harry. Tell me, did he ever hurt you?
No, never. My father can be brutal and rude, violent even. But he never touched an hair on my head.
What is going on between you two, then?
It's his job, if you can call it a job. He bullies people. Men and women we know, like poor Mr. Lewis. It's just not right.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities. But I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
I am starting to wonder,
Goodbye, young
though.
man. Take care of yourself.
Because
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
he looks more like Barrett than he does his father. Alright, now let's go check out these unknowns.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick, though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
True. Anyways, I'm gonna end this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.